everyday life, from the significant to the petty. Time now for Christy Gustafson Barletti on 107.7 GNA.
Here she is. From the Times Union to TimesUnion.com, it is Pissed Off, Guns and Stuff Beerletti.
Oh, wait, that wasn't right, was it?
Pissed Off. Oh, no, it's Christy. Christy, Guns and Stuff Beerletti. Sorry.
And here today, I'm not complaining as much as everybody else is complaining, so I get to pass the buck.
So what was the question? And this is always good because you kind of leave it open-ended. What was the question that you posed to your readers?
So obviously Super Bowl is on Sunday, so we had people finish this sentence. Nothing ruins a Super Bowl party quite like blank.
All right, why don't you start with your three favorite comments, and then we can kind of go off from that.
All right, I think one of my favorites was the person who shows up empty-handed and then complains about the food.
Who shows up empty-handed, though?
Doesn't
everybody, that's just proper etiquette?
Oh, my gosh.
Drink something.
Napkins.
Yeah, right.
Joe used to come. My friend Joe never, he couldn't cook anything. He never wanted to buy anything. But he was always the guy that would text you on his way to see if you needed anything.
Right.
Yeah. And a lot of times we'd be like, no, we got everything. And then somebody would always remember, we need ice. So Joe showed up at every one of my parties for 100 years with ice. That was just 2 bags of ice. Hey, I brought the ice, bro.
It's important.
It is important.
And then nobody can complain the drinks are not cold.
Exactly.
Right.
He did his job.
Provided a good service. Somebody else said Maroon 5. Which is funny because I do feel like this year it was kind of last minute when they finally announced the halftime performance.
Yes.
And people weren't that excited as they have been in the past.
Well, listen, SpongeBob SquarePants got 1 million write-in votes to replace him. Seriously.
Maroon 5, Adam Levine is, he's losing his appeal.
That seems like something that you would have no problem with, though. I feel like you would be entertained by that. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
Maroon 5 or SpongeBob SquarePants?
Both.
I mean, I was one of the write-in votes for SpongeBob SquarePants, so...
What does Maroon 5 feel like? How does that feel to you?
Fine, but it's no, say, Beyonce or Justin Timberlake or Janet Jackson, which would definitely appeal to me more.
We were talking about this earlier. Bruno Mars was the best halftime show in the last 20 years.
Yeah, Bruno Mars would be good. I'm not a huge Maroon 5 fan. I think I could take them or leave them. I would definitely prefer Bruno Mars over
Bruno Mars was so good that people who didn't even know who Bruno Mars was, 3 minutes in, where they were like, oh, my God.
I got to go download this on iTunes.
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. That's how good he was. That doesn't usually happen.
It was a great show.
Another woman, Bridget, said the game starting at 6:30 p.m. on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
I think that one's really good, especially somebody like me who wants to be in bed early to get up early. But it's true, like you want to have a party. Everyone has to go to work the next day. If you have people over who have kids, they've got school the next day. And football goes on forever.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree with that. I think that is the worst thing for me.
Yeah, why not do a 3 o'clock game?
Well,
I'm not even
know
sure
the
what
reason.
The reason would be.
Yeah,
for that.
you are. You're a media person. You know the reason for that.
No.
Because you want to get 10, 11, 30 at night, New York. You want that prime time East Coast ratings.
Oh, right, that's true, because it would be noon in
Guns
California.
and stuff? What's wrong with you?
I'm only thinking about the East Coast, how selfish I am. But then mine didn't get on the list, but mine would be vegan pizza. It's bad enough people don't have pizza, but then if the pizza they do have is vegan pizza, that just ruins the whole party. It ruins any party.
I know. Could you imagine, you run out of Paisans or I Love New York, and the only thing left is your friend Claire, who brought vegan
plastic cheese on top of the pizza? No.
Guys, I'm just going to quick preheat the oven. It'll only take about 18 minutes for vegan pizza. How does that sound?
I know we're out of the other stuff.
I'd be like, Claire, go to the store, get ice, and never come back.
It's better for you, though, guys. Just try it.
I'm looking out for you.
But she's always the one, too, that's like, you'll like it. Just try it.
Yeah,
Just
no.
I've never
I like
had it
most
before.
anything. I've tried it. It is a total party ruiner at any party, and especially a Super Bowl party where you need real pizza, real cheese, and real meat.
Christy, 30 seconds. Who are you rooting for? Who's going to win? What's your prediction for the Super Bowl game on Sunday?
So I only know that the Patriots are playing, so I'm rooting for whoever the other team is because I don't like Tom Brady.
Do you really not know? Do you seriously?
Honest to God, that is not just me playing like
lie.
silly or dumb. Is it the Rams?
It is the Rams.
Okay, so it is the Rams.
Do you know where they're from?
Los Angeles.
Nice.
Okay, all right. I thought she was
No, honest to God, I wasn't. But I know they're from Los Angeles because I do like a little pick 'em pool throughout the year, so I know where the teams are from.
Okay.
Gotcha. And the prediction is?
Like a score?
Well, that would be no. Who's going to have more first downs?
Who's going to win? The Rams, because I don't want the Patriots to win. I wouldn't. If I gave you a score, as Rich, my husband, would tell you, it wouldn't even be a score that could be possible.
That's perfect. Give us that.
So give us that.
Give us what you think the final score is going to be.
31-14.
That's possible.
That's actually a possibility.
All right, so look, I am proving myself sports savvy today.
Good day for
Wow,
you.
we should probably
around.
hang up now. You're doing great.
This is winning. I'm winning today. I love it.
Christy, good stuff. We'll talk to you next Thursday, okay?
Bye, guys.